Hey there guys, Fabian Ratzak here. Welcome to another demo. This time of an amp that really is basically the most iconic amp in history, I would say, and many would agree. It's a Fender Tweed Bassman from 1975. So this is really something really unique and special because it's based. So basically, the JTM 45 is based around a Bassman, but they sound very different in my opinion. And what I can tell, also what Amalgam Audio, Carly's can tell you, they are most identically, but they sound totally different because the Bassman has a little bit more scooped EQ, a totally different kind of scoop than the later Blackface amp, because they tend to be. So the Tweed Bassman tend to sound a little bit warmer, and it's also the IRs you get, or not IRs, because the miking situations is totally different because we're using 410 Jensen P10R speakers, which are also very iconic, and this also has a lot to do with tones. And this time we have a full capture set, so basically that means that you don't have to put any IR in it. I'm a big fan of IRs. I told you this many times, and still am a very fan. But this time I think it's very good because these speakers have a very unique character, and if you would have these as the eyes, you definitely need the 4x10 because this offers the right amount of tone, and it's different. So what I can tell many users, everyone played that. Steve Ray Vaughan, Roy Gallagher, Joey Bonamassa, ZZ Top, Buddy Guy, Eagles, Pearl Jam. I mean, the list goes on, and it's a fantastic sounding amp. And as you will see in the demo, it's very versatile as well. But it has that vintage character we are looking for when dialing in these kind of amps. So I prepared already. These are the tone models, and what I did, let me see here. Need to come in the ToneX. What I did here, I ordered them for the gain stages. So there's first clean, then we have drive, and they're just basically, I think after name, after character, they're based. Okay, so what I also did, I included the noise gate on all the time. This will vary a little bit because for noise reasons, and if you use a single coil guitar, it's always tricky with light situations in the studio and electricity, all that stuff. I also will engage the reverb. I always use a plate, time around 2.5, the pre-delay around 70, something like this. The color, I like to use it a little bit darker, maybe at -5, and the level depends also. Mostly using it at 12 to 20 maybe if I want really much reverb. So yes, why don't we start right away? We start with a Fender Tweed Bassman. First let me see, we can hide that column so we can read a little bit more. I'll say it's basically Fender Tweed Bassman 5F6A from 1975. So this is what I really want to tell you again. So these are the cap they are based on, and sorted after character. Let's start with a clean fat. Maybe because I'm using the Strat, I won't use the bright because the bright is very bright, and this is I think more for the Les Paul. So yes, let's start. I'm starting on the neck pickup, and let's see what comes out. Very nice, very chimey, as you would think of a Fender amp. So this is cool. Let's try to engage the reverb a little bit to have some more space maybe. So very nice, very Fenderish sounds, classic one. Let's try the same with the Telecaster, same preset. All right, first at middle position, let's check. I need to reduce a little bit because a little bit more, very, this works. All right, let's check the in-between first. Fantastic. That's a really nice amp, especially, it might be that I'm really into Telecaster in the moment, but this also really shines with the Telecaster in my opinion, and many guys use it with the Telecaster, so that's nice. Let's try the same one with the Les Paul, although it's a fat setting, and then we maybe switch to a balance and bright so you can see the different. Need to check the levels again because the Les Paul has a huge amount of more output. I think this works. We're gonna start with the neck pickup. Use some reverb, create some ambience. Also very nice with the Les Paul. But anyway, let's try the clean bright setting first with reverb off, and let's try the in-between position with the Les Paul. This also works really nice with the Les Paul. Has enough brights, enough great mids. I love it. Scooped, but different scoop than basically some other Fender amps would do. And yes, it offers that vintage character for sure. That's very nice. Let's keep going on and let's try maybe to find an edge of breakup. Let's try the bright one. All right, let's try it first with the Les Paul, since we're holding it in our hands. Use the level a little bit. That's a perfect edge of breakup tone with the Les Paul straight right away. Let's try this one with the Telecaster. And let's use this time not the bright setting, let's use the balance setting. Starting on the bridge pick. position. Nice, nice. Let's add some reverb. Fantastic. For the clean edge of breakup right now, I love it. It's a killer tone. Let's try this one with a Strat, but let's use the Fat because my Strat is on the bright side. Has great pickups in it. Clubman, they're fantastic for that vintage tone. So let's try it first, the neck pickup. Increase, all right. Increase volume a little bit, and let's try. Very nice. Let's disengage the verb for a moment. Works very nice edge of breakup tones with this one. Let's go one gain stage further, and I think that's the crunch mode. Let's see what we have for the crunch. There's crunch. Let's use the balanced one first, and let's try the Strat with the neck pickup. Very nice, very punchy. So let's try this one maybe with a Telecaster. Same preset. I need to decrease the input gain. Let's see. This works. Let's try to drop that tailor down. Let's add some reverb and have some fun. Very dynamic, as you can tell. I can play for hours with this tone. This is amazing. But let's try the balance too. What's different there? So maybe switch reverb off, go to the bridge pickup. Oh, sorry, have to the balance too. Let's try to listen again. Okay. I think this one will really work great with the Les Paul. A little bit less bass from what I can hear. Still too much. Sorry guys. That's the thing with ToneX. You have to dial the input trim with guitars. That's the thing. So anyone who's asking, numbers doesn't matter at all. It's just a bass line. You need to tweak your ear and use your audio interface or the ToneX pedal with the different guitars and the pickups. That's all you have to do. That's very bluesy, very nice, and has that mid-range character. Very nice. Like this tone a lot. Very like Bonamassa-ish, ZZ Top-ish, kind of this. Since we're at the crunch, let's try the bright, because bright I think is always nice with Les Pauls. Let's see how this works. Still a little bit too much input gain. This Les Paul is really tricky when it gets to input gain, because it's such a dynamic instrument and always has high peaks when hitting hard, so I have to be very careful. Fantastic, sounds very nice for rock tones, amazing. Let's try maybe the bright one, also with the Telecaster. Although it's bright, we need to try this one out. We're still in drop. So who says you can't rock a Tweed Bassman? It sounds killer rock tone. Although they are 4x10s, doesn't matter at all. Let's try the crunch with the crunch fat setting. I will switch also to bright just to be curious. Can be a little bit too much maybe for the Strat. Let's try it on the bridge pickup. All right. Nice. Let's try this with the bright setting. Be careful, but we try. there's a kind of steel ray-esque tone right away. So this offers all you need, basically. Sounds fantastic. I even forgot to put the reverb on because it's so much fun. We have some more variations on the crunch, so let's maybe try the warm too, just to get an idea. A little bit more warmer, and let's use this one with a little bit of reverb. Let's try. Very nice, very warm sounding. It's great. Let's try this also with a Telecaster. I'm curious how this might be. Light the gain a little bit. Very nice, the crunch tones. But what else do you need for this? This is amazing. How far this technology got and how good Carly's got at capturing those amps. It's amazing, really. Jesus. All right, let's try the dimed versions. We're gonna start with the balanced one and no reverb at first. And since I'm holding the Telecaster in my hands, let's maybe see how much gain we can out of the amp without any pedals. Sorry, the input gain. It's tricky. Love that bassy character. Let's try how the thins it maybe out. So you see, that's cool because that dimed has a lot of punch. Let's compare again. This is the dimed balanced, and if I'm using more bass strings, playing bassy stuff like this, maybe a little bit too much. But then if you go to thin, maybe. I love that tone. Let's try this one with a Les Paul because I'm very curious how this works out. Also, I will do the balance and then switch to. Let's first check a little bit less inputs. All right, let's try at first the balanced. Go to the thin. Let's go to the bright. Man, that's cool. That's nice. Let's try the balanced with the Stratocaster. I'm gonna start first with, let's see, first with balanced. On the neck pickup, still need some more output. It's cool. Love it. Let's try the thin anyway. Add some reverb. So also the thin works nice with the Stratocaster, especially in a mixed situation. I often compare tones not just for playing alone, it has to sound nice and thick and warm and round, but in a mix you need some highs, that's definitely for sure, especially if you want to cut through. So let's keep going on, guys. We were at the dimed. Let's see, we had, we need the jumped ones also. But before we do this, let's try the lead one with the tube screamer. And that screams basically for Stratone. But I'm sorry, guys, put the nice gate a little bit higher. There could be some noise because it's a Stratocaster single coil, so please apologize. That's a Stevie sound. Nice man, nice man. But let's try this with a Les Paul. Input gain, guys. We need some reverb. Man, that's the best Fender amp I ever tried, to be honest. Love it. All right, let's try this one with the Telecaster. First reverb off. So also you can do a lot of heavy rock with it. That's nice, I love it. We also have a pedal with a blues breaker, so this one won't cut the bass too much. Let's see how this works with a Telecaster. Very tight. You can do hard rock with it. That's nice. Let's try this with a The Les Paul, the trusty one. Ah, sorry, input gain. Still an issue. It won't be tight as a plexi, but this has this nice vintage rock tone you would think of, especially with the Les Paul. That's very nice. With a Strat and a Les Paul, you can definitely get more tighter. All right, so also we have some jumped inputs. Let's try this one. This is the clean warm, and for this, let's do it. I'm using the Strat because warm is always an indicator, for me at least. Let's try. Need to increase the input. Tiny bit more. Warm. I need a little bit of reverb, otherwise it will sound a little bit too stiff. We don't play clean tones that dry, especially for funk. Sounds great, very nice. Since we're having the Strat in the hands, let's try the crunch balanced without any reverb. The jumped one, jumper it. So I'm very curious how this differs from the other crunched balance. So this one might be a good idea to try this. So this is the jumpered one. One. Sorry, yes. I picked the jumpered. Oh, sorry. It's a little bit different. Actually, huge difference. Like them both. Let's try the edge warm. Fantastic. Sounds nice, especially for these chord things. This is definitely one. I said this in many videos, but it's like a kid in the candy store. It's also nice. Decrease the input gain tiny bit. That's nice. Let's try the dimed warm also. Very nice. We still need the Les Paul for the jumpered tones. Let's try this one. Let's start with a clean warm. Some reverb. Oops. Yeah. Nice. Let's try the crunch balance. Input gain a little bit. Turn off the reverb. Ah, sorry. Nice. Let's try the timed one. A little bit too woofy for me, at least with the Les Paul. Let's try the edge one. There you have it, guys. These are all fantastic captures from Amalgam Audio again. And Qality's got so much better in capturing amps and doing all that stuff. So it's a must-have. It's a must-have to have that beast, especially because it also comes with a 4x10 cabinets. And yes, go get it. If you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us out. Please comment on the video what you like, what you don't like too much. And yes, we're looking forward to many more stuff that Amalgam Audio does. And I'm always happy to do the demos because I love his work and appreciate it. And so much time goes into capturing and dialing in the right tones. And his ear got so much better. And yes, we all winners for this, and we all have those amps now at home in a tiny little PC. Can you imagine that? That's just amazing. We're living in the best times, so always keep that in mind. Think back 10, 15 years back, it would be impossible to have such great killer tone in such a format. So enjoy life, play guitar, go get that captures, check out all the other Amalgam Audio stuff. Also check out my stuff if you're interested. My homepage, my Facebook page, my YouTube page, and help us guys out. And we still love to continue to keep going. And see you next time then, guys. Bye bye.